Oh, hello there, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Our adventures of Edrudel the Sorcerer will continue. When we last left off, we had just come into our own as the rightful or future Baron of the Stolen Lands. However, our party has been split. Another party competes with us now for the very right to rule these lands. And as our first action, as our would-be Baron, Edrudel has saved a small trading post. From here, we will see where our path lies, and which direction our evil summoner will take. Alright, so if you recall, last time we just slew, with the help of Oleg and Bakken, several banditos from a man known as the Stag Lord. Now, the Stag Lord is the sort of bandit marauder captain who is ostensibly in control of this region. We are to clear him out and to keep a look over our shoulder, as no doubt our sponsor means to steal it from under us. So Oleg told us that he's going to clean up these corpses, a job I do not envy him for. We'll speak tomorrow, good lord. I need to count the losses. Indeed, he's already calling me lord. This is good. Very well then. It's Bakken.
We sure showed them what's what.
My, we did. Alright, let's take our party. We are joined, of course, by Valerie the Paladin, Lindsay the Bard, and Amiri the Barbarian Warrior. He said he has some extra rooms available upstairs to sleep. We need the rest. Who's this? It's Svetlana, Oleg's wife. I'm glad they left. Now please excuse me, I have much to do. We'll speak tomorrow. Very well. Don't mind me if I look around a little. Oh, this place is so dank and dark, dirty even. This chair is knocked over. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go upstairs. And upstairs we find a few beds here. They have a lot of cats, which no doubt they need for mice. What are you drinking, Valerie? Alright, let's go to bed. Let's do so right now. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
What? What the devil? Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. Guardian of the Bloom. Who are you? What are you doing in my bedchambers?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
I am glad my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight. What do you want from me? Begone, spirit. I've had enough of you. Yes, what do you want from me?
Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord.
Ooh.
As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog.
Yes, It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
I think my character would be open to helping, but he'd want something in return. How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thorn Ford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Good. We need this information. And what's more, we need to make sure the land we rule over in the future is at peace. I don't want to inherit a bunch of problems anyway. No doubt I'll already be dealing with, Jumanji. Alright, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
It seems like you kind of believe in fate. The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. I wonder what my companions will say about this. I wonder if they'll even believe me. Alright, what's in here? I shall divest my hosts of their valuable items. Yes. Let's see, gold coins. Okay. Thank you very much. We have some kittens too. Where is everyone? They must be downstairs. I wonder what's in this chest. Ah, it's locked. Damn. There's Lindsay. A halfling girl with tousled hair, wearing a dusty traveler's outfit, sits chewing the tip of her quill. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. She scribbles something quickly in a notebook scrawled with verse, raises her eyes, and gives you a bright smile. Oh, hi. You come from Pitox, right? Tell me about it. Oh, I love Pitox, even though they kicked me out. A joyful place. What do you know of King Irovetti? He won his crown in a game of cards, which says much about Pitox as it does about him. He's fiendishly clever. Some cheats I know told me that from the moment he appeared, he started pulling off such schemes that the old city masters just scratched their heads. With him in charge, gold flooded into Pitox, and also, he's incredibly, unimaginably, fantastically decadent and conceited. Getting drunk with whores at the pub? That's not Lord Irovetti's style, oh no. He aims higher, dressing up like male Calistria, with a golden codpiece, and holding a 3-week orgy with dancing on the rooftops, parades, public executions, and a contest for the best ode to the great unrivaled king. That's more like it. He also likes singing, and he orders his guards to make the citizens gather for his shows. May Shellin have mercy on his listeners. The goddess of art, beauty, love, and music. What is life in Pitox like? Actually, Pitox has always been one huge nest of thieves. Bandits, river pirates, smugglers, fences, card sharps. It's always been home for the likes of them. But that was before Irovetti became king. With him, a whole different life began there. Irovetti always wanted to make history, but not as another bandit with a crown. Though that's exactly what he is. He wanted to be glorified through the centuries as a great patron of the arts. So he built the Academy of Grand Arts and spent lots of gold to assemble the best artists, poets, and musicians. Of course, the very best ones refused to go, but he got what he wanted in a way. If Patox was once just a booze barn for thieves, now it's a cabaret.
Well, tell me about the academy you studied at.
You know, jokes aside, I'm thankful to Iravetti for building it, but he has no taste at all, whatsoever. He likes his art loud, bright, grandiose, and most importantly, glorifying his royal highness. He kicked out the best charcoal artist because he didn't wish to spend money on gray scribbles. He sacked a masterful flute player from Tianjia for playing too quietly, and instead ordered them to open a kettle drum class. He even ordered the academy to expel me. And for what? An innocent limerick.
Would you like to go back to the academy and finish your studies?
I'd like to return, but on one condition. If they threw out 3/4 of the professors who teach there now, and returned all the ones they banished. If you ask me, I'm proud to have been expelled. If my art was to Iravetti's liking, then I would have reason to be ashamed. As long as mediocre lick-spittles sit at the academy, and those with real talent beg on the streets of Pitax, I will not cross the threshold of that place.
I see. Well, let me ask you about something else.
Of course, please ask. I'd be happy to chat all day long.
I have to go.
Just don't leave without me. Of course, I could just write whatever you tell me, but if I wanted to stay cooped up in a dusty room, I'd still be sleeping through lectures at the academy.
Very well.
Alright, let's find our other party members. Anoriel 8 Eyes. Who's this? The elf looks straight at you, through the tangled hair falling over her face. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the stolen lands. You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the ones who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day with a jug of wine.
Who are you?
The elf grunts. Anoriel 8 Eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous throughout Absalom. For more than 4,000 years, Absalom has been the city at the center of the world, a metropolis-sized showcase of the greatest treasures in all of Galarion. The city not only holds a key strategic position for both commercial and military endeavors in the region, but encompasses the site of the ascension of 4 deities.
Why are you called 8 Eyes?
Once, long ago, I could spot an enemy and pin him to the wall before he could even think of attacking. Some said I had 8 eyes and looked all around at once. Though it seems I've outlived my nickname. Anoriel stretches her arm forward. Her palm trembles noticeably. I've been drinking too much lately. It's best I don't test my skills too often.
What are you doing here?
I sit here waiting for adventurers who are in need of help. We may be sitting here in the backwoods tavern, but in Absalom I have a lot of friends who are eager to make a few coins. They have brave hearts, but shallow pockets. A little gold would be a welcome change for them. I can send them a message, and they will come from Absalom through a portal. If you're interested, just give me a sign, and we'll arrange everything right away. Oh, I see. Is this one of those you can make your own NPCs thing?
I have to go.
I'm not entirely sure if I want to hire NPCs without stories. Oleg greets you with a quick nod. So, the bandit breaker arrives. Well, anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk, and it just hung in the air. I couldn't see anything through the soup, not even with a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I'd bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumors say he deals with all kinds of bad magic.
Show me your wares, Oleg.
You looking to pay for my wares with the same money you took from me? Is that funny to you?
Yes, in a cosmic sort of way, yes.
Alright, not too bad. Also, I'm gonna sell...
Here's some of your own items I stole from you. Yes.
Alright, where is Amiri? Where's Valerie? Where's everyone? I guess I have to look around camp to find out. It is a bit odd to me that I didn't have a chance to tell Lindsay about that strange apparition I saw last night. Ooh, I wonder if I can buy a horse. Greetings, Valerie sighs. Everything is well, I hope. I'm ready for new orders.
Tell me about yourself.
She says I was born in Brevoy, but in fact, I've never seen much of the country. I spent my childhood on a remote estate, owned by my noble family. My father is a respectable philanthropist and benefactor of the Church of Shellen. Shellen? Also known as the Eternal Rose? Oh, I see. So Lindsay and Valerie worship the same goddess. He says he's also a renowned private collector and a great admirer of the arts. My mother saw to my education personally. From my early years, I learned good manners, how to behave at the dinner table, and the proper form of words for every occasion. I also learned the difference between the true nobles and low-born upstarts, and I learned how to treat each of them properly. Our home was always under the protection of several paladins of Shellen. My father has donated a handsome sum to their order. One of them, a man of venerable age with a gray beard, once let me touch his shining armor. I still remember the admiration I felt when I touched the cold, polished steel. Of all the memories of my childhood, that one is somehow the warmest one.
Why did you leave your order?
Because of my heavenly beauty. Valerie winces in contempt. According to Shellen's laws, all art is sacred, whatever form it takes. Severe punishment awaits those who dare harm a painting, sculpture, or poem, no matter how worthless the drivel might be. My looks always attracted unwanted attention from the pilgrims and acolytes at the temple. I received my first poem dedicated to me when I was 9. The author was some wealthy geezer. Valerie's lips thin in contempt. And that was only the beginning. Sculptures, pictures, poems, I was drowning in them. My admirers mobbed me, and I had to respectfully accept all their garbage. The clerics of the temple were magnanimous, for my suitors made generous offers to the church. But one time, I just snapped. Barely suppressed anger glitters across Valerie's eyes. Some wealthy idiot has dedicated an extremely untalented poem to me, and he had the nerve to read it right to my face, holding my sleeve. The hour was late and I was on my way to get some rest after a boring lesson on rhymes. I lost control and tore the poem apart right in front of him. Valerie raises her head proudly. The paladins wanted to impose some punishment upon me. I don't remember which one exactly. They wanted me to repent. Instead, I just gathered my things and left.
What did you do after you left the order?
I set off for Restov. Valerie shrugs. I wanted to get as far away as possible from Shellen. Besides, the School of Swordsmanship in Restov has quite a decent reputation. Honestly, I was hoping for an opportunity to learn from the famous Aldori masters. But my abilities and skills were enough to make the Sword Lords take an interest in me. They offered me a chance to join the mercenaries who serve the Sword Lords, and I accepted.
Alright, let's change the subject. Thank you for the conversation. I'll talk to you later.
As you wish. Valerie nods with dignity. Alright. So we got to learn a little bit more about some of our companions, but I'll leave the rest for later on. I want to interrogate him. Okay. Let's talk to Bakken before we leave. Bakken puts his hands on his hips.
Ha! Old Bakken still knows a few tricks to impress these blood-sucking dummies. Enough hiding in the damn bushes, I say.
It is time to leave. Okay, but before I leave, I'm going to talk to Oleg. A fine day to you. What brings you by?
I need to take care of the Stag Lord. Do you know of anything that could help me find him?
It's quite a task you've set yourself on. The Stag Lord has a fortress somewhere in the area, but only a few chosen from the most trusted of his rabble are ever invited. The location of the fortress is a heavily guarded secret, and with this fog hanging around, I'd imagine it would be even harder to find it. I suppose you could try to follow the trail of those bandits who attacked the post before. They came from the southwest, from the side of the Thorn River. The fortress might be there, or at least some large camp of theirs where you can find information.
What else can you tell me about the Stag Lord?
Not much. Not like I've sat down and shared a cup of wine with the man, you know? But I think he arrived in the Stolen Lands less than a year ago, from what I've heard. As soon as he got here, He took over everything. I wrote to Restov, tried to warn them that the Stag Lord wasn't some typical gang leader, but they wouldn't listen. The rumors about him are horrible. They'll kill a person if they so much as disagree with him. He never reveals his face. Those who've seen him up close report the same thing. Ugly scars cover every inch of his skin, not covered by his clothes. The Stag Lord's past is a mystery. He just arrived one day. He was immediately a power to be reckoned with. I guess the most surprising thing about him is that he has many followers who admire him, as he has minions who obey him out of fear. He's got some inner strength in him. Or maybe an inner madness. There are many who seem to follow him because of that madness, like it was some kind of virtue.
We'll speak another time. Farewell.
Alright, so what do we have here? Thorn Ford. This ford in the heart of the woods is one of the best places to cross the Thorn River. Most traders and travelers choose the Thorn Ford for passage, attracting bandits to the place as well. Alright, let's do it. I don't see anything else around me right now. There's a sort of dotted line. What is that? Is that a border? I need a key. Okay, well, we should be well rested, at least. So let's go. I mean, it's the only place we can go. Can I just click it? The path to this location is unknown. So I can only click these arrows. Alright, there seems to be some sort of opening in this forest, so I'm going to go that way. Random encounter. There is someone on the road. Get ready. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen, and he tugs at his beard.
Strange weather, invisible fog, creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange.
The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. His name's Remus, apparently.
I don't like this old man. Looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye.
So I can ask, who are you? What are you doing here? The fog looks visible enough to me. Yeah, I think that's what I'd say first.
The fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before.
Ooh, it's raining suddenly. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily.
But someone must look, and no one else can. Who are you?
The old man freezes for a moment.
That won't help with the fog. What are you doing here?
The old man raises a thick eyebrow curiously.
I do nothing. Breathe. Walk. Observe. Invisible fog? Does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try.
I'll just say I should probably
go.
The old man stares at you intently.
You hasten? You should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it.
My rival? Do you mean Tatushio? The old man tugs his beard again.
He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Beside him are those who could stand against him, and might yet still.
What power is he searching for?
Someone else's, old and forever young. That which was taken from another. That which gave joy, and now gives death.
Can you tell me where he is now?
He's in an old tomb, south of the trading post.
Thank you. The old man nods. How do you know we're rivals?
I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes, usually. But can you choose what they see?
All the more reason not to linger. Farewell. The old man turns and walks away slowly, muttering softly.
Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the claimer shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death.
What a strange man.
Focus on the goal.
We are going to be killed by lightning strikes. Okay, so that strange man, that messenger, told us he was further south in a tomb. Ah, the ancient tomb, a mound with a small barrow inside. These stolen lands are rich with traces of long-gone settlements and the ruins of ancient civilizations. Almost every year, an accidental landslide exposes a door to an ancient tomb or the foundation of some destroyed temple. This location is a prime example of this. Ooh. So my only options are left or right. And this seems to be like a main road. I think I'm more... my character would be more interested in, you know, taking care of the land that he's going to inherit. So he'd be like,
well, I need to make sure that this blasted fog is gone before I become Baron.
Artuccio can wait. We shall go south. Oh, and then we shall go west. So let's go south again. Ooh, boggard hunting grounds. What's a boggard? The surrounding swamps have long been known by the locals as hunting grounds for a particularly vicious tribe of boggards. Newcomers often learn the hard way how dangerous the area can be. Should we go in? It's like I can hear you guys. I'm hearing yes, go in. Do you want to enter this location? Yes. Oh my goodness, the storm is raging fiercely. So that is a boggart. They're frog people. My goodness.
Tear them apart!
Alright, Amiri, take them down. Look at him. Oh my goodness. They've killed a man. Alright, what can we do here? Rage. While in Rage, a barbarian gains a +2 bonus on melee attack rolls, melee damage rolls, thrown weapon damage rolls, and will saving throws. Okay? It's Amiri's turn. Let's do... I'm going to try Hideous... Ooh, I need to be closer. So I'll do Inspire Courage. My turn. So I'm going to start with a magic missile. Direct hit. Well done. And Valerie shall advance, forming a line with Amiri. Now it's Amiri's turn. Oh, there's an extra one. Alright, let's see if we can try Hideous Laughter. It worked. Alright, great. Then we'll move her this way. My turn. So I'm going to do Mage Armor. And then move far away. Terrifying croak. Oh no. Valerie, protect Amiri and take down these boggards. Alright, Amiri, take them down. Well done. 1 down, 2 to go. No one's still asleep or laughing. So Lindsay is going to go over here and then try to shoot.
Serves you right.
Good hit. Speaking of hits, I'm going to do an acid dart.
I summon elemental acid from planes and worlds beyond.
Let's have Valerie do... Oh, we can't do a charge.
Let us strike as one!
Well done. Good hit. You know, Valerie, you're missing less. I like that.
They go down!
I like it when you guys win. I know, weird. Alright.
Turn about, my companions. There's still one left. He's laughing himself silly. But not for long.
Alright, so Lindsay's just gonna stay there and shoot him.
You deserved it.
Nice, direct hit. And I'm gonna stay right where I am. I can do Burning Hands, Acid Splash, or Acid Dart. I actually have to advance a little tiny bit.
Another good hit. I'm getting better at this. Advance, Mary.
Ooh, we gotta hit him. Now, this is a pretty easy encounter. She's gonna advance. And then finish him off.
Well done.
That boggart had 14 gold coins and a spear. I'll collect all these. Man, I'm having fun with this game. I hope you guys like it. A ring. Beetle in amber. A bright bauble. A merchant would pay well for it. A shining scale. Same thing. Okay, who is this, human?
I will guide.
Likely just someone who went too far into their territory. Oh no, there's more.
To victory!
Maybe this won't be as easy as I thought. So let's try doing charge.
Go, Valerie, go! Oh, shit!
Bring it!
Alright. For a second there I thought I was sending Lindsay in. Alrighty. And I will stay over here, and I guess since I'm... Oh, I do have spells. Acid Dart at this guy. 2 damage. Which means it's Valerie's turn.
Do not falter!
Ooh, good dodge. I kind of like how big they are.
Tear them apart!
Alright, my turn. Same thing. Acid Dart. Oh, I missed this time. Valerie, take him down. Ooh, these boggarts are tough creatures, aren't they? These guys are brutes. It's a good thing we're putting them down now. Oh no! He hit me barely. I think he got a crit fail. So what I'm gonna do as Lindsay is hideous laughter. Oh, he saved against it. Darn it. His will was too strong. Miri, get this guy off you.
They go down!
Miss. Oh no. Is our luck turning?
I hope not. Burning hands.
What is she doing? Oh no, has she been made afraid? Oh no. She's frightened, yes. Alright, we need Valerie. I'm going to try hideous laughter again. Ooh. Let's put some space between the boggarts and us. Another miss, darn it. And I shoot him. Oh, I missed again.
Valerie, no!
Where are you going? Oh my goodness. He's walked off the map.
Any last wishes?
Darn it. Well done, Amiri. Let's even the odds. Barbarian Rage. Let's see what I can do. How about an Acid Splash? I got him, barely. Okay, Valerie is no longer frightened. She's come to her senses. Never mind, she's frightened again.
Valerie! What's gotten into you?
This is where I step in.
Ooh, Lindsay is doing quite well on the other hand. We'll advance a tiny bit.
Bring it!
And once more, Amiri saves the day. It just seems like there's gold coins. I haven't seen any copper yet, I think.
Valerie, what's gotten into you? Try not to do that again. I know they were scary, but still, I'm glad you came back. I see us as allies. I don't want to have to punish you.
Alright, I believe that's it, maybe? So let us go this way. Further to the south and west. Here we are. We've arrived at the Thorn Ford. Do you wish to enter this location? Yes. Seems peaceful enough. And the weather seems to have cleared. Ooh, traps. Set by the bandits, no doubt.
Applause, please. Anything else?
We hope there's something over here. A sturdy cart with weapon marks along the sides. One of their victims, no doubt. Let's continue to explore the whole area here.
We will prevail!
Yeah. Valerie's gonna go ahead and move forward. And then try to charge. Damn it. Stay there. Mary shall advance as well. Yeah.
Tear them apart!
What sort of weapon is he using? It's got a double-bladed sort of polearm axe thingy. Alright. Lindsay's turn. Inspire courage. Sing us a song, Lindsay. Well done. Can I shoot him? Ooh, almost hit a Miri. So there's 2 of them and 4 of us. We got this.
Charge!
Help!
A fine hit.
They go down!
Lindsay, see if you can shoot him.
How do you end our story?
What a shot. Oh my goodness, she exploded.
I think you got some on my robe.
Let's continue to look around.
Without a doubt.
And then we shall camp. What is this? some sort of herb. It is herbs. Okay. It's the herb. What's this? The bandit's belongings are piled together in a messy heap. Perception. Search the belongings for information or valuables. Succeeded at a perception check. You find a cache under all the clothes and blankets. Opening the lid of a small hollow, you find a box full of bottles. An inscription on the side reads, "Wine for the Stag Lord. Don't you dare steal it, fools. I'll make sure you rot." Let's poison the wine. Lore, nature check passed. Sweet. I wonder what's gonna happen with that. Akiros Insmort. You see a tall, broad-shouldered man with a prematurely gray hair and a decisive face. Everything about him, his stance, his gestures, his intonations, radiates confidence. "I'm not here to listen to your complaints or your crazy plans, Kressel." It's that girl from before. He says, "We cannot fight Restov. Leave Jamandi's messenger alone and follow your orders. You probably haven't even burned down that old house the Stag Lord seems to hate so much." She says, "Is the Stag Lord just going to hide in the fog forever?" Kressel hisses angrily. "If we don't show them our strength, they'll think this land belongs to them. When are we going to do something worthwhile? Something more than just stealing from these spineless hogs?" She stops as she notices you. "Damn! Ah, you must be the guests from Restov. Well, I always have preferred to solve things face to face. I am Akiros Insmort, the Stag Lord's right hand. We should talk."
And just what do you wish to talk about?
"I'm sure you've heard many stories of the Stag Lord and his people. You probably think we're flesh-eating madmen. We're nothing of the sort, I assure you. We essentially want the same as those who sent you: ownership of this land, and the right to take payment from those who live and work here. The stolen lands aren't part of Brevoy, despite what anyone may think. My commander has as much right to this land as Jamandi Eldori. I personally forbade Kressel's people from harming the owners of the trading post. They paid on time and worked dutifully, at least until you showed up and disturbed things. But despite that, does this really need to end in violence? Restov is too far away to be able to effectively control these lands, and I don't want to lose any of my people. So please, leave the Stag Lord be, and leave in peace."
Restov promised me a barony for the Stag Lord's head, Akiros, and I intend to collect it at any cost, even a bloody one.
One dog seeks to take a bone from another. I see. You performed a neutral evil action. Kressel's hand axe swishes through the air.
Enough talk. You won't make it to the Stag Lord, Restov bootlicker.
Akira says, "Just what we needed, Kressel. Stand down." "Well, you'll do whatever you wish, but know that I won't be helping you."
Hey!
Alright, so he's going to tell the Stag Lord about my actions, which is fine. I didn't trust him for a second. Lindsay's going in. This is going to be a tough fight. Ooh, that was a lucky first turn.
Onwards!
I'll need to pull Lindsay back, I think. Ooh, I got her with my acid arrow. Lindsay, get out of there. Amiri, do something.
Ah!
A fine hit. Well done, Amiri. It's a good thing she's so short. Okay, let me try to, what is this? Daze. Let's try to daze this person who hasn't been hit yet. Another miss.
Bring it!
So many misses. Including from me. I'm gonna try to acid splash this guy. Nice. And down he goes. Alright, well done, Amiri.
Lindsay!
Then I'm gonna try to daze Cressel.
My spleen!
They go down!
Charge!
Nice. One hit, one kill. And so Cressel goes down.
Spread out!
Whatever.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
This is where I step in.
Hooray! We won. Well done, team. While we were chasing the bandits, Tartuccios surely had time to escape from the tomb. Darn it. Well, we made that choice earlier. Jod Kavkin. You see a dark-haired man of about 45. Though the wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tied hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips as though speaking to someone invisible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Ray Zaristil. Zaristil is Old Deadeye, the Stag God. He's one of the oldest human gods still worshipped in the Inner Sea region, and is concerned with family, farming, hunting, and trade. Legends claim that it was Old Deadeye himself who crafted the first bow and gifted it to humans to overcome the challenges of the world. Even as the accomplishments of civilization mount, Era still continues to embrace and represent the simpler pleasures life has to offer. Lawful Evil conditionally released Jod.
I hope you won't forget to reward your rescuer, old man.
And now this man is clearly half my age. Jod shakes his head in disapproval.
Think me some ingrate? I may have exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'll be ready to heal you or bless you once I've recovered my strength.
You've performed a lawful evil action.
I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given to me by Aristil, on my own anyway.
How can I search for the temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step?
I'll head to Oleg Leviton's trading post to rest and think on what to do next.
Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruins of the Temple of the Elk, come inform old Jod. My gratitude will know no bounds. Temple of the Elk, eh? Maybe it's related to this fog. Let's take a look around and loot our dead enemies. It reads Cressel, a task. As soon as you're done with the taxes, find an old hut in the woods upstream of the Thorn River and burn it to the ground. This is the Stag Lord's wish. He literally said burn, burn. It was originally going to be Dovin, but he grew upset when he learned nobody lived in the hut. Said burning houses with no one in them was boring. So I said I'd send someone more reliable. It's a strange task, but try to finish it quickly. And no asking what the or why bother with this trifle instead of preparing for war with Restov. We'll get to that. Signed A.
I am your shield.
Why can't I camp? There we go. Alright, hearty meal, camouflage, and hunting.
Listen, Lindsay. Can you make up a legend about me? A short one, at least.
About you? A short one? But your feats would be enough for 2 heroic epics, with plenty left over for a saga.
No. For rations, camouflage is successful. Cooking, main cook prepared an excellent hearty meal. Lovely.
I'm getting better at cooking, it seems.
My gut's telling me to go this way. We'll do one more thing for this day. And I'll go in the forest here. All your characters are fatigued. Oh no. Darn it. Fine, we'll rest one more day.
Lindsay, what are you writing so diligently there? And why are you looking at me like that? Did you decide to write me an ode, too?
You got it. Here it is. Listen. There once lived a paladin of Shaylin, whose courage was so unfailing. Hey, that's my ink pot. Don't throw it at me!
Let's go this way.
I must replenish my powers.
They get tired quickly, don't they? Darn it. Well, this must be the fog over here. To the left. There's the fog. So we headed in the right direction. Good. The abandoned hut. Do you want to enter this location? Yes. Guardian of the Bloom. Perfect. You are here. Please follow me.
Very well, but no tricks.
Ooh, more of them. Father, please. I looked for the herbs you asked for. There just weren't enough.
Silence! Did you forget the rules?
You speak when I say. You do as I say. But Father...
3 times!
Oh my God.
Enough! I can't! Enough!
That father was abusing his child with magic.
There are many roads to success.
Rotted wooden racks, long ago used for drying herbs.
There's something unusual.
What's in here? Potion of enlarged person, peridot, and gold.
Anything is possible. And so they walked on.
Where is the Guardian of the Bloom? Where have you been? I told you to prepare everything for the ritual. You will never give me orders again. What? Well then, summon your power. Or maybe you'd like to try the acid. I'm not your toy. He stabbed him. I'm not your son. Oh my God, is this the Stag Lord? Oh my goodness.
Enough! I
won't kill you. Your powers will be of use to me. From now on, do as I say. You speak when I say. Disobedience leads to punishment, always. Oh my God, it says the Stag Lord. We found his origins. Oh my goodness. So he was like the son of some sort of druid. In the middle of the woods. I hope we're not supposed to feel sorry for him.
It's just not my lucky day.
They were wealthy. A small deserted timber shed, so this is why he wanted the shed burned to the ground. It's locked. Not even Lindsay can open it.
What troubles you?
Maybe there's other things we can explore and find here.
I can see my destination.
I have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this bog.
It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph.
There was a guy in my tribe. Kept walking around listening to voices. After a while, they told him to jump off a cliff. Be careful what you listen to.
Tell me what to do next. Tell me about yourself. I would like to know more about my ally. I had a strange vision. a young man, and an old druid who tortured him. Then they exchanged roles.
Yes, yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly.
Tell me about yourself. I would like to know more about my ally.
Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest, where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing, soft haze. The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more. Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. But plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers. Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then the magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But I hope this is not the end. Just yet.
I see. Would you be willing to share the details of your story? About these evil powers, the enchanted forest, the monster?
One day, perhaps. Perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist.
Tell me what to do next.
Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future.
I'll return later. Farewell.
I will be waiting.
Alright, let's take a look around. Ooh, some sort of carved stone.
I sense something.
The stone altar is decorated with an eroded foliage pattern and symbols of green faith. There's a stone here. It's loose or something. And under it, Nugra's lost note. It reads, I went to the old temple of the elk again today. Wicked, gloomy place. Just like my soul. It used to shine once, and it is hollow and horrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do? The useless coward.
just whimper and hide.
You come again. Did you find something?
I found the druid's notes. They mentioned a temple of the elk. Can this help us?
An ancient temple. The temple of the Stag God. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You'll need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
I have a clear goal now. I'll continue my journey. Kind of a weak origin story, but alright. That is where I'm going to stop off for today, everyone. And we're now on the trail of the Stag Lord himself. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you liked it. Please let me know if there's any specific direction you want me to go in. Any choices you think I should make. I want to thank our channel members, as well as my Twitch subscribers, and my patrons. Thank you very much, everyone. If you liked it, please consider subscribing and giving the video a like. The next one will be in a few days. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.